So what makes number 10 so difficult is the fact that you have to do this without a calculator. And you'll see why in just a second. We have an equation here that says we have 0.65 plus 10 equals 15. And we have to solve for x. Now, the first step of our equation is going to be to subtract this 10 from both sides. We've seen other questions like this, so that's not really much. I forgot my answer there, sorry. So we got 0.65x is now going to be equal to 5. Now, because we're multiplying these two, our next step is actually going to be dividing both sides by that 0.65 so that it cancels out here. And we're left with x is equal to 5 over that 0.65. So here's where our problem comes in. 5 divided by 0.65. Now, we know that because this number is less than 1, that the answer is going to be larger than 5. So I can't eliminate a and b, but it's not as easy as just saying, well, then which one of these two is it? So let's go ahead and find out what this answer would be. Now, because we are doing 0.65, I'm actually just going to turn that into 65 by moving the decimal over twice and then putting 2 zeros after the 5 to make up for that movement. And this will give us the same answer. So how many times does 65 go into 500? Well, let's go ahead and start off. It's either going to be 6 or 7, I know. So let's start with the bigger one and say that it goes into it 7 times. If I do 7 times 5, that gives me 35, carry the 3. And then 7 times 6 is going to be 42, plus that 3 would give me 45. Now, this is still under the 500, so that works. And that means we would go on from there with our division. So 7 is the correct answer, which means we're looking at 7.69 as the only possible option that has a 7 at the start. So the answer here is D.